Duke's ball. In today's scoop, we'll see how the Duke's ball will impact World Test Cricket Final Game 2023. It has a darker hue, raised seam and moves around for longer, asking tough questions of batsmen. The Duke's ball, to be used in the World Test Championship final between India and Australia, in theory shouldn't favour either side as each is used to a different ball, SG in India and Kookaburra down under, in their home tests. But it does add a different dynamic to the one-off contest. England is one of the toughest places to be batting at the top of the order, and the Duke's ball is one of the main reasons, apart from the obvious skills of the bowlers who use it. It's of a darker hue and provides conventional swing for longer. I think all the bowlers enjoy bowling with the Duke's ball, especially in English conditions, former India bowling coach Bharat Arun told the Indian Express. Both the Dukes and SG are hand-stitched balls, and assist the bowlers for longer. In contrast, the Kookaburra is machine-stitched, and the seam gets flat after some time, making it more batter-friendly. The seam on the hand-stitched ball is more prominent and hence gives a slightly different shape. The raised seam enables movement through the air similar to the rudder on a ship, which enables movement in water. Dilip Jajodia, the owner of the company that manufactures the Duke's ball, said. The Duke's balls, compared to others, have more lacquer on them, which keeps the shine on one side for longer and provides movement well into its use. Former India cricketer Deep Dasgupta believes that the surfaces in England need balls like Duke's for good cricket. Balls and conditions go hand in hand. The surface generally tends to be soft in England. You need a harder ball for it to go through. Same with India, as well as you need the ball to do something or it gets very batsman oriented. Jajodia believes that compared to the Kookaburra, the older Duke's ball can get spinners more into play as the seam is a lot more prominent. But he adds that the Oval, venue for the marquee clash, and Old Trafford in Manchester are two grounds in England that are a bit Australian-like, which may give the Kangaroos a slight advantage over India in the WTC final. Tough job for batsmen. The contest starting on Wednesday will pit two sets of elite bowling attacks against each other. Australia are likely to field the potent troika of Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins and Scott Boland, Michael Nassir. While India have at their disposal Mohammad Shami, Mohammad Siraj and Shardul Thakur, apart from the prolific spin twins Ravichandran Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja. It makes the job of the two batting orders tougher, and they will have to devise methods to counter the threats posed by the opposition and put runs on the board. The Duke's ball was used in the 2021 WTC final at Southampton as well, when India struggled to cope with the New Zealand seamers and came off second best. With seam bowlers having an advantage, you have to be careful in what shots you are going to play, because you know the ball will move around a bit. So that straight away affects your game plan, Dasgupta advises. You might see someone like Rohit Sharma not driving at all. People say give the first hour to the bowlers, especially when it is new. It will do quite a bit. It also puts a premium on the ability to judge where one's off stump is and leaving the ball. In English conditions against the Duke's ball, especially in Test cricket, it could be one of the best shots. It was one of the reasons for the success of Rohit and KL Rahul as an opening pair when India toured England in 2021. They are likely to take heart and use that experience to thwart the Aussie pace attack over the next week at the Oval. If you like the today's scoop, please like it, share it with your friends and subscribe the channel for latest top stories.